Okay, in this clip, we're going to talk quickly about one aspect of the sweeps. As a reminder, sweeps are a way for us to process all the tasks and make sure we're moving through those as quickly as we possibly can, depending on restrictions such as personnel availability, bottlenecks in the system, client review, or technical requirements that we can't quite meet yet. So in that spirit, we do have a category for on hold. On hold is a category or status that we use to designate tasks that can't be done for whatever reason. In some cases, it becomes simply a way to push that task out or just not to think about that task for the time being. But we do want to consider those as we go through. Some of those are simply no longer relevant. We no longer need to do them. Some need to be done. Some are caught up in whatever issue that we may encounter. So we want to make sure that we're addressing those as we go. And you'll see those here in the job posts. I've got the report writer here. This was simply waiting for the ability to add graphics to the video. That is now cleared up, so now I can put that back into in progress, and then I'm just going to go ahead and change the due date to, let's call it tomorrow. So that's one instance of that. And then again, just to go into content, there's probably some items that are on hold there. Again, those are items, in this case, these are things where the creative was not very satisfactory for like the birthday greeting video. We may need to just go back to the drawing board, but we don't have time for Jed to address those. So that might be something where we just simply start over. The long form document that we should be working on is just simply been pushed off for the time being based on Recoup, AT&T, and other things that we're doing from a business development standpoint. So we may want to consider those tasks. So when we get on our calls, what we want to do is we want to make sure that we're addressing these. And this is a blog post for landing page, like a little discussion landing page. Might not be too relevant now that we have a blog post on building websites, but we might want to go deep on the landing page. Branding book, another item that simply just needs to be rescheduled so that we can get that back into rotation from a content perspective. So that's the concept of on hold. On hold is just a catch-all for things we just don't want to deal with at the moment. We just want to put those out of our attention, but in some cases we need to go ahead and bring those back to our attention or resolve those in some way. So that's something that we need to consider when we're thinking about what we're addressing in the sweeps. And our calls should just really be the opportunity for us to really just go through in a fairly checklist manner what's out there, what do we need to do, what do we need to change, who needs to be reassigned, all those items.